To the different levels, or the different ratings, platinum, gold, and
a lot of people call it LEED, so we put a slide in here.
It's not Leeds, England.
It's not on the River Aire in West Yorkshire, England. So,
it's the other LEED.
And here are some of the projects that we are working on. If you look at the picture on the left, that's actually in Waltham, 850 Winter Street. I haven't been by to see the building yet, but I plan to soon. Mm-hmm. And the other building is the New Hampshire Audubon, and that is a LEED gold recipient, just received the certification. One of these is Newset Neighborhood and Farm, sorry about that, in Peterborough, and that achieved one of their units, which is a co-housing group, achieved LEED Platinum with one of only 45 in the country.
Oh my goodness.
And so that, and sometimes they have an open house up there, so that may be worth looking at their website. The other place that is not trying to achieve LEED, but is very close by, and that's Sawyer Hill in Berlin.
Oh yes, that's right.
And they give tours frequently.
Oh, very good.
And they're building to the LEED standards, they're just not spending the extra funds to get the certification.
Speaking of LEED locally, we've got about, I think we've got 2 businesses in Marlborough. Yeah. Raytheon and I believe Boston Scientific both have a LEED certified building. Yep. They've been there for a few years. I know they're building a new a LEED building over on Robin Hill Road, so locally, you know, businesses and schools are starting to think about, you know, LEED certification or LEED goals, which is just terrific because
absolutely,
we're building all the time. So it's an opportunity to start with the energy savings right now, during the design process. One
of the things parallel to LEED is the design process. And typically, you hired an architect, and then the architect basically took care of everything else. You might have done with bids or things like that, hiring a GC. Our process involves what we call integrated design process, which essentially pulls everybody together at once. And this sometimes means hiring some of the subs early. But everybody sits down at a table and talks about the project. And everybody contributes to the design approach to it. That solves all kinds of problems that can achieve later. And if we look at the chart, it basically illustrates the approach. So we have everybody sitting at the table, right from the landscape architect, the owner, the construction manager, the mechanical people, and because all of these work together.
So literally everyone's on the same page from the beginning, so everyone knows what's coming down the road.
Everybody contributes to the whole effort.
Good.
And then the levels of LEED, really what you hear, you've got a LEED certified, which is the bottom level. Then we have silver, gold, and platinum. And so, essentially you earn those levels based on the point count that you were able to achieve.
Right, and you get different points for energy efficiency, water conservation, and the materials that are brought in, the design, the overall look of it.
Yeah, exactly.
So a lot of different things can give you points.
Exactly.
Good.
And the types of LEED are on the next chart. So NC is new construction, new building construction. Existing building is the retrofit. Now these again are large, these are not homes. CI is the commercial interior, that's the tenant-based. And the core, and CS is core and shell, that's the building owner who's renting the property. In fact, that picture of the Waltham was a core and shell effort. LEED for homes, which is relatively new, and then LEED for neighborhood development, and that's even newer, and there are very few of those. There are none in this area, but it's taking into account the entire neighborhood, the holistic look at the neighborhood. You're
doing a great job of describing the different kinds of LEED choices. A lot of this is new for me as well. Very good. So what are some of the samples of new LEED construction you've got?
Well, we've got 2 here. One is the Portsmouth Public Library, which has earned a LEED Silver. And the other one is Ava Gallery, an art center in Lebanon, New Hampshire. That was an old warehouse. It was really something. And so that has pursuing a LEED silver or gold. It has not been awarded at this point.
Yeah, this is something typical in a lot of cities where we've got large warehouses or large mill buildings, large buildings that are being renovated so they can become condominiums or apartments. So you're using an existing footprint and trying to create something that's more LEED.
Marlborough,
Hudson
has some.
Blackstone
Maynard has
Valley,
the deck building, and so we're actually going to take a walk through soon.
Good.
Existing buildings are examples are outside of this area, but the Clinton Presidential Library in Little Rock and the Johnson Controls Building in Milwaukee. Of course, they make control systems, so they better be.
Right, Johnson Controls, that's right.
This is the Winter Street property again, and that's a fabulous architectural piece. In this case, they say for building owners whose tenants will complete their own fit out. So again, this is the building owner, not the tenant. Commercial interiors is just that. It's what the building is like inside. So they award the LEED based on what you can do, what's practical. And then
these are the
six again, coming back to the site, the efficiencies.
And sustainable site you might mean is like a south-facing building or some place that's located in your transportation, so people don't have to drive. They can use public transportation for...
We have a building that people...
Just stay on that for a second. Water efficiency,
energy and atmosphere, materials and resources, indoor environmental quality, innovation and design process.
Very good. I think we need to stop it here. We've run out of time.
I'm sorry.
But I want to thank you for explaining everything about LEED, which is leadership in energy and environmental design, which helps make our buildings more eco-friendly, more environmentally friendly, healthier, often more cost-effective over the long haul.
Absolutely.
So I want to thank you very much, John, for coming to talk about LEED.
You're most welcome.
And thank you for joining Green Marlborough. We look forward to seeing you next month.